Deep breath for me. And here's the shot. That's the entry to a southpaw. Instead of a 1-2, if you're an orthodox fighter, you come in with a 2-1. Shields making that adjustment, but you could see that the size and having to punch up at the bigger southpaw is difficult for Clarissa Shields. No matter how great she is, she's still fighting a much bigger woman and fighter than Danielle Perkins.
The crowd is on their feet for the 10th and final round of what has been an electric homecoming for Clarissa Shields. And she may be 2 minutes away from leaving her hometown, or rather keeping all the titles in her hometown. It's a lot for Danielle Perkins, not just here to survive. She's here for the next round, making the rest of the rope, just looking for a moment for that left hand.
You know, I say all the time, the only thing better than not getting the knockout is pitching a shutout. You know, on the championship level, Clarissa Shields, pound for pound, pitching a shutout, dominating like she did. It's incredible. We're watching greatness.
And I love the finish to that fight. Danielle Perkins wasn't satisfied with just cruising her way to a decision loss, went for it at the end, and she paid the final 10 seconds of this fight by a picture-perfect right hand to Clarissa Shields that almost gave her the knockout she was looking for. Let's take a look back at how this one ended.
Boom, right on the chin. Legs were out. If anyone doubted the gross power, you saw it right there. Timed beautifully by Clarissa Shields. Step back just a little bit. Boom, right on the chin. Eyes rolled back. What a beautiful shot.
I mean, Sergio, that is the stuff that they teach you at Boxing 101. Slip the shot, come back over the top right hand. Beautiful punch.
I'm telling you right now, if Perkins wasn't as big as she was, she would have been out cold with that shot.
Well, we asked for years, where is the power when it comes to Clarissa Shields? And I think she's found it at heavyweight. and at 29 years of age. What other heights are there for Shields to attain? The crowd still in an absolute frenzy here as we are ready to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Dave DeYoung scores it 100 to 89. Judge Robin Taylor scores it 97 to 92. And Judge Rose Lassen scores it 99 to 90. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And now the first ever WBC, IBF, WBA, and WBO undisputed women's heavyweight champion of the world, known as the GOAT, Clarissa T-Rex Shields.
It's going to be a party in Flint tonight. They have the women's undisputed heavyweight champion amongst them.
Yeah, look, and say what you want about the depth of the heavyweight division. It's obviously different from what happens in the men's division, men's side. But Clarissa Shields is doing the only thing that she can, which is racking up as many titles as possible. Now, an undisputed champion in a third weight class, regardless of the depth of any of them, that is an impressive accomplishment. And now the question becomes, what does Clarissa Shields want to do next? I think we're about to find out.
All right, Claudia Trejos is standing by with the GOAT.
Thank you, Corey. We're here with the GOAT, Clarissa Shields. No problem. We're waiting for her to get her outfit on. That's part of the show. There you go. You got it? There you go. You just made history one more time. The first ever undisputed heavyweight champion in women's boxing. What goes through your head right now?
It feels unbelievable, to be honest. You know, I had a really hard training camp, and just last Friday, I tore my labrum in my left shoulder, so I wasn't able to use my good jab today. But I didn't want to call the fight off because, you know, I had asked God to give me a big fight in my hometown. He did that, so I decided to keep going through with it. I had the best medical team. Shout out to Denise, Paulina, Jenny, and Heather for getting me together at the UFC Center. I want to thank God. I just feel like I feel overwhelmed. I feel so happy. And, you know, shout out to my opponent, Danielle Perkins. Man, that girl was strong as hell, man.
We saw that.
She was strong.
So how surprised were you? You had her hurt at the very beginning of the fight, and she just came back at you. How surprised were you that she still had so much gas in her tank?
Well, knowing that the fight was at 180, when I thought it was at 175, I had to cut a little bit of weight, and she didn't have to. So I knew she would be a little bit, you know, more stronger than what I thought. But I know I can get the job done, and I did. I showed I was the bigger puncher. I was the better boxer. I dropped her. To me, I dropped her twice, to be honest. And the last one I seen it, I just was like, give it to her. And I dropped her the last round, which I knew I could do it because I'm really strong at heavyweight.
You did mention that you had the technique down, you got strategy down, and that the power is coming to get that knockout. So with that being said, you almost accomplished it tonight. But what is next for you?
Honestly, I want to fight 2 more times this year. I want to fight against Frenchon Cruz. I want to do a rematch with Hannah Gabriels. I'd love to bring Savannah Marshall to the USA and tap that ass again. Really. And it's always on the table if Chris Cyborg or Layla Ali want to fight.
That's a whole lot of plans.
Yeah.
Congratulations and welcome back to Flint after 2021. Look at you.
I just want to say, Flint, y'all showed out. I love y'all so much. Flint, I don't know. Like, this whole place, I think it was 100 seats. So it was 100 seats from being sold out. So it was almost a sold out event. I'm so happy that all y'all showed up and came out here for me because I do this for y'all and I do this for us.
And with that being said, I want to bring Dimitri here because he's been supporting as a promoter. He's been with you from day one. And this has been a beautiful journey. And when you hear the GOAT talking about all those plans after she's accomplished everything, what goes through your head?
Absolutely incredible. First of all, we saw Clarissa's movie, The Fire Inside, on the silver screen. Clarissa could have fought anywhere in the United States. She chose to fight here in Flint. She chose to bring this big fight, this big, great day to the city of Flint. And we're very grateful that so many people showed up and showed us such amazing support.
So with that being said, how soon do we want to have the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world back in the ring?
Well, Clarissa is going to take some rest. And by the way, Clarissa is a in-ring genius. She showed her absolute incredible ring IQ, adjusting to the fight several different ways and almost scoring the knockout. And it's absolutely obvious that at heavyweight, she's going to score knockouts, and fights with Franchon Cruz, Hannah Gabriel, and certainly with Savannah Marshall, I believe are going to end in exciting stoppages.
Well, we look forward to seeing you back. Again, congratulations. It's beautiful to see you make history. I know you want to say something else.
I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Win Records, Snack, Hawaii Fest.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I want to, because, you know, when I had got injured, I had to I got to take care of a lot of people, so my sponsors helped me do that, and I just want to give them a shout out. Thank y'all.
Thank you very much. And thank you for bringing this show here to Flint. And thank you, Flint, for being here. Now back to you, Corey.
Thank you so much, Claudia. Quite the performance, Sergio, from a one-armed fighter, basically.
Man, how great would it have been if she would have got the knockout in the last 10 seconds? I mean, that would have been the cherry on top. On a perfect evening, a perfect night here in Flint. The crowd loved it. I mean, the GOAT shine, man. This is what we want to see. And this is what women's boxing, you know, needs